Our group is 3. My name is Jung-won-ki and his name is Jung-hyung-gun. Now we represent about notes. We have prepared a presentation on the subject of notes. Let's look at our content. Our presentation consists of 6 parts. First, the notice history, what is dot, how to use dot, notice structure, notice pros and cons, last Q&A. Now let's look at the notice history. Notice has been made by a person, Don Cutting. He is a creator of the Apache Lucene project. It was started by Lucene project in 2000. It is an open source information retrieval software library. Then in 2003, the Chi project was started. It started with the thinking that let's create a search engine using Lucene. So let's look at what is Lucene. Lucene is a high-performance scalable information retrieval library. For years, Lucene is the most popular free Java IR library. It is open source Java search engine. Currently, Apache was a top level project. And lastly, the feature of the Lucene are index and search. Now let's look at our second subject, what is Nut. Nut is open source web search software based on Lucene. It is the open source search engine that is implemented in Java. Nut's purpose is to feel a little more comfortable to use Lucene. Thus, that are aligned all the basic elements of all the necessary web search is not in Lucene, an extension to the web search. Here, we have to know Lucene Java. Lucene Java is open source search engine, very useful approach. So, what is the Nut's characteristic? There are 2 features. One is transparency, the other is extensibility. Transparency, Nut is open source, so anyone can see how the ranking algorithm works. Extensibility, Nut is very flexible and it can be customized and incorporated into your application. Now I will explain the structure of Nut. Nut is an open source search engine that is implemented in Java. Lucene is composed, indexer, and searcher, and Nut has the all basic elements of a web search that Lucene does not have, so it is going to be extended for web searching. So Nut is a public web search engine Lucene based. Nut is aimed at the structure of the search engine of Google part of many. The overall structure seems to be similar to the structure of the web search system in general. Structure of Nut is like a figure that when I divide it, I know this. In order to understand the structure of the web search system are divided as follows seems to be. First, crawler. Nut has a features that can be efficiently acquired web data. It stops this way if possible to collect the data of the URL to use for the purpose. The work of this steps to the target until to arrive. Second, repository. Web data is collected. It is stored in the repository. Notch does not use the name of repository in particular, but you can see segments of web database this is true. Third, indexer. The collected data must be set to the index, a format that can be used in machine. First, searcher. Index that has been set will be used in the machine searcher.
Next, I will talk about gathering arrays notch. There are 7 steps: inject, generate, fetch, array, update, invert ring, index. Notch is suitable for Linux environments, but in the Windows environment, we must use a program called Cygwin. Then, what is Cygwin? Cygwin is a collection of tools which provide a Linux look and feel environment for Windows. Substantial Linux API functionality. We have crawling using Cygwin. This feature is running a crawl screen. And what is crawling? This durability complex documents stored on your computer to collect and contain the index of search target, technique, search any field of technology. How quickly will lead to the inclusion of a target determining factor because of the importance of the recent developments of the web search technologies. Now, in order to run Notch and Tomcat connection, what is Tomcat? Apache Tomcat is an open source software implementation of the Java Servlet and Java Server Pages technologies. The Java Servlet and Java Server Pages specifications are developed under the Java community process. This is Tomcat's deploy screen. Here, we wrote Notch here, arrows for now, since you can launch Notch search engine. Let's look at the Notch's pros and cons. The advantage is that Notch is excellent scalability and modular, fast batch job, and the scheduling of strategy. But the disadvantage of a relatively large machine is needed, and real-time updates are not. URL HTML matches are complex. Name node job tracker are fast. The collecting stops. In summary, Notch is a well-made open source search engine and optimization of distributed processing environment, and setup is simple. The structure is modular. And end the presentation. Question will listen.